John Cena versus Dom. He has to face Dom. And like, I love Dom, but that would feel very random and out of place.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That would feel
I
so
see it everywhere. I see it everywhere.
like
And
that
I'm
would.
like, it doesn't make sense to me.
Nah, go ahead. What do you think about that? It feels so out of place. What do you think about that, Keisha? And what do you think about this tournament? This tournament to face John Cena in his last match.
So before I do anything, my reaction was like that. I'm like one of the biggest John Cena fans. Like,
Me
ever.
too.
So that's why I was just like, ugh. But I don't understand like the Dominic thing. If anything, I feel like it makes sense if, you know, me being biased, if he took the title off of Dom, you know, for a little bit. I feel like, and he did like a Grand Slam champion. That's the only way I can see that. But
what's good, YouTube? Welcome to Wrestling with Things. And whether you're new to the page or old to the page, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to keep up with all of our interviews and conversations on the professional wrestling world. We give you guests, we give you interviews, we give you creative tier lists, and we're really excited to pick the brain of our very special guest. He was checking me hard in the Seth Rollins versus Jon Moxley debate. Yeah, check that out on Influential Sports' channel. She's a content creator and YouTuber herself. I'll let her introduce herself. Welcome, Keisha.
Hi, my name's Wrestling with Keish. Check me out all platforms: TikTok, YouTube, and Insta. Happy to be here.
Dope. Thank you for gracing us with your virtual presence. Wrestling with Things, Wrestling with Keisha. It's the perfect match right now. So let's get right into it. Obviously, Saturday night's main event is over. I'd like to start here. CM Punk is the new World Heavyweight Champion. To me, what really makes this feel good for me is not just that a real main eventer like CM Punk is holding the title, a proven legend, but now this opens up so many fresh matchups. You could build towards a CM Punk Roman Reigns. You could play with the CM Punk LA Knight. You could maybe do a CM Punk Logan Paul, which it looks like they might dip their toes into. So what I like is you got options. Keisha, how you feel about CM Punk being World Heavyweight Champion?
Happy about it because I went to SummerSlam, so like I saw in person him just kind of get like the world taken out of his hands. And that's really bad. So I think it was a nice kind of full circle moment for him to win the belt back situation. But I also wouldn't have minded if Jay won, but just for storyline purposes. That's my only thing with that.
I feel you. I feel you on that. Sam, what you think?
Uh-oh, Dave, we might have a Jey Uso.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not at all. I was just looking at it like, okay, you got Roman and you got Jimmy. I wanted it to be where Jimmy could get the belt somehow. That was
Oh,
okay. Man. Wow. But I like what's going on. I think CM Punk, it was the right moment. It was the right time, especially because Seth Rollins is obviously dealing with that injury, and he's probably gonna be gone way after WrestleMania, which is my prediction. I don't know if that he'll rush back again and surprise us again, like how he's been doing it. But yeah, in CM Punk's the right time because I want Logan Paul to have this belt. That's the real reason why I'm loving what's going on, because I feel like Logan Paul should have had this belt 7-8 months ago.
That's fair. So are you implying that CM Punk should be a transitional champion and hand it to Paul?
Absolutely.
Wow. That's a different type of take. Wow.
110%. Who do you think would be a better champ, Dave? Be honest. Logan Paul's in his prime. He's ready to go.
See, that's not fair because I would love to see Logan with the belt, but I can't say he'd be a better champion. He'd be fresher.
I think he's a better champion than CM Punk right now.
He'd be a lot. He'd give a lot more freshness to the product, and I think having a heel like that's so hated, it would definitely draw eyeballs along with his YouTube fan base. So it would be great for business. But I'm a little surprised that you just see CM Punk in that transitional role.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Dave. Because think about it. If you, I really feel like the reason why they haven't even gave him the belt to begin with is because he hasn't really been hitting on all cylinders.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Like the feud with versus Cody, he wasn't really hitting on all cylinders. The
Mm.
thing with John, he wasn't really on
You talking
fire
about
there.
Punk?
Punk, yeah.
Okay. Punk didn't get to feud with Cody just yet.
No, the interactions they had.
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
I got
The,
you. I
the
got you.
interactions
Huh?
they've been having, like on segment when they were doing their promo back and forth,
Mm-hmm.
he
Mm-hmm.
wasn't really hitting on all cylinders there. Then
Okay.
when he did the thing with John, and then the stuff with Seth, he's kind of been getting schooled.
Mm-hmm.
No lies. No
If
lies.
you really think about it, he's kind of been getting beat on a lot of these interactions. So
Mm-hmm.
Logan Paul, the same, I think he's been clicking every time he gets used.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it if it wasn't with the vision, you know, because it's like you're getting set and like them open and closing and everything, and it gets stale. If it was like him, maybe using them every so often, I thought it'd be dope.
Mm, okay.
That's interesting, though. That is
Yeah.
really interesting. And I want to talk about, just to talk a little bit more about the Logan Paul factor. Did you take Monday Night Raw as he's officially a part of the vision, or did you take it as that was just him setting up the feud with CM Punk? Because I think some people are thinking he might be in the vision, but
Yeah.
the reason why I'm scared of that, I think it would be fun, but I wouldn't want him into the vision because I almost feel like him and Braun Breaker would clash for that number one spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like him to not be in the vision, but maybe they could have each other's backs. What do you think, Keisha?
Yeah, I don't think he's joining. I saw people panicking too, and I was like, I'm thinking of setting up for War Games. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
have all that kind of planned out how I think it's gonna go. I think it's just like one of those things, and then maybe after War Games, he'll use them to get a championship match, and then like you said, it'll like clash with Braun, and they'll like split probably. But I don't think
Me
he's their
too.
leader.
Me too, Dave. I'm with you. I think he just used them just for that segment. I don't think we see
Yeah.
them with each other at all going forward. I don't think we see that.
Great, great. I want to get into another fresh champion that I'm really excited to finally see how she does. Jade Cargill mopped the floor with Tiffy time. Oh, praise God, finally Tiffy's not
Yeah.
champion, man. Keisha, what do you think? Jade Cargill, champion. Do you think this was the right time? Do you expect her to thrive as a heel now? I think she's in her most comfortable position now because in AEW, I'll give them this. They presented her as a dominant, badass heel very well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is the start of doing it now. What do you think,
Yes.
Keith?
No, I agree. I think they kind of waited too long to turn her heel, honestly.
Agree.
That's why I got stale because you keep having her fight Tiffany and then it's just going nowhere and it's just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So I think it was a good way too to have her just throw Tiffany around to make her look dominant
Mm-hmm.
more. But I'm interested to see if, not to get off topic, but I'm interested to see if they do like Nia Jax next up, how you had like Nia Jax and Becky Lynch back in the day with like You Broke My Nose and Jade has the thing on her forehead. So
Yeah,
I'm
Yes.
yeah.
curious if that's going to be the next contender for her or not.
Yes. Yes. I love those ideas, honestly. And another problem I feel like WWE is having right now is they kind of want to use that string people along formula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They use it
Yeah.
Yeah.
too. They use it too much, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it
Way
worked
too
for
much.
Cody. They think it's gonna work for this
Yeah,
guy
yeah, yeah.
and this guy and
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
guy.
yeah,
literally.
Like that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
what you gotta be over like wildfire for that
Right.
shit to really work. It's not
Yeah.
gonna work in every single scenario. Jade should have had this a year ago,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
in
thought
my
at
opinion.
SummerSlam. I thought she was gonna win at SummerSlam. I was like surprised when she didn't.
Yeah, I feel like SummerSlam was the perfect big platform to have that done. I'm really happy she's champion. In my mind, I thought they were trying to head for like a bigger moment with like her winning the Royal Rumble or something, but
Mm.
I still think she'll become a Royal Rumble winner. I'm glad she's champion, and I think they're in a good position to build her up to when Bianca Belair gets healthy for them to do that at WrestleMania. I don't I think that's a WrestleMania worthy match right there. First
Yeah.
time ever Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill. I think it'll draw a lot of attention there.
Could
Yeah.
you see Bianca? Could you guys see Bianca winning the Rumble and then going to Mania to fight Jade, or before then?
I could see it. I mean, selfishly, I'd probably want like the Rumble to go to a first time winner, but
Yeah,
I could totally see it because the story's right there.
yeah,
It just writes itself and it'll be
Yeah.
effective. So I could see that.
okay.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think that's the matchup we're waiting for WrestleMania.
For
There's no other
sure.
better
That's a big time
that they have.
matchup.
Hmm.
There's no other better matchup they could put together, Dave. I really don't see it.
Only other one maybe if she's out of the tag division by now, but I like what she's doing for the tag division. Charlotte,
Yeah, that'd
Charlotte
be
versus
good.
Jade would be pretty dope.
They kind
Mm.
of teased it a bit,
Yeah, they
right? At
teased
one
it a
point.
couple times
I kind
actually.
of forgot about Charlotte because she's in the tag division. I forgot about
I
that. You're
actually
right.
think this is the most effective the women's tag division has been with her and Alexa Bliss as
Yeah.
veterans kind of leading the
Mhm.
way. What do you think, Keisha? I know those tag titles have been cursed because a lot of people that hold them get injured, but I think they've kind of found a little bit of groove with Alexa and Charlotte.
I agree, but I kind of want them to break up as well
Yeah, I feel
because
you. I feel
it's
you.
like the SmackDown Women's Division is kind of, I'm not gonna say kind of, it's very lackluster, you know what I mean? And I feel like with them breaking up and having like a big storyline, but I want Alexa to be the heel and Charlotte to stay babyface if they did that.
I'm with you on that. I think Charlotte is finally getting her respect as a baby face.
Yeah, and
So
I like that for
let's
her.
ride that for a little bit. Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think she could ever fall into that role regularly. And
Yeah, same.
I think the fans are finally respecting all the work she's put in all this time.
Mhm.
Which I think I've always respected Charlotte. I like what she's doing right now. She looks like she's having fun.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
The greatest of all time. You know how I feel about her, Dave. I think she's the greatest to ever do it.
It feels nice to be around people that understand Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, I love Charlotte Flair, man. Love her. Um, I want to get into this because I feel like we just had a shout out to Viet. He was our last guest, and he said surprisingly he would want this to be.
So that's why I was just like, ugh. But I don't understand like the Dominic thing. If anything, I feel like it makes sense if, me being biased, if he took the title off of Dom, for a
Yeah,
little bit. I feel like when he did like a Grand Slam champion, that's the only way I could see that. But for Dominic to do it, I don't think so. I think it's gonna be Gunther, if anybody.
probably.
I like the tournament idea. It makes like the shows funner too, because they've been kind of like iffy at times.
One thing WWE I feel never realizes enough is that people always get interested in tournaments. I honestly think they should
Yeah,
do it a little bit more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because it makes every match mean something and they're
Hmm.
working towards something. So I think this is really cool that they're going about it this way. I think it's gonna make the finale much more dramatic. Um,
Wait, are you
but
guys going?
I would love to, but probably not.
Okay,
I
okay.
want I want to
Because
too.
I thought about going to one of his last appearances in Boston, but I was like, no, I want to enjoy this from home. But
I feel that. I feel that.
yeah, but back to the Dom thing, it's like it just feels so out of place, and I get it. He's doing really well with the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
I'll say that, but
Hey,
he's not at the point where you give him John Cena.
Right. That's how I feel.
This is the goal,
that's
bro.
that's where I was going with it, David. Let's not sugarcoat this. Is he good enough?
No,
No,
no.
no.
I don't think he's built up his body of work enough.
He's not good enough though.
And
He's
He's
really
not.
and he's doing pretty well. I like that Penta Rusev triple threat match. It was a hell of a match.
Yeah.
But I wanna dive deeper into the Dom for a sec. I think he's starting to get overrated by the internet a little bit. And I also
Thank
think
you so much. Oh my
yo, I
gosh.
love how we
No,
aligned in
no,
Keisha.
because I don't get it. Because I don't say like everything I think, what I mean, when I do content, but like
yeah.
I'm just like, what am I missing something? Don't get me wrong. He has moments where
He's
I think he's
cool.
really funny. Like I thought the Rey Mysterio on Monday when
That
They
was
brought in Eddie
good.
Guerrero.
Yeah,
And
that
he was
was
like, "Don't
good.
touch my
my
father." I
like
like that.
Yeah,
That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
But I
good.
feel like people really like. You think he's like Mount Rushmore? You know
Yeah,
what I mean? And
for
I'm like,
real though.
whoa, we just got
You
here.
would think he's a top 5 blue chip talent right now,
Yeah.
but
I
I
don't see
want to,
it.
and I'm glad you brought up that Eddie Guerrero thing because that was a great segment, by the way.
It
Yeah.
was.
That
Yeah.
was great. It made me want to see him and Rhea another time.
Yeah.
But do we feel like I understand when wrestlers pay respect to wrestlers. I really do. And I understand. To me, there's a difference between paying respect and just ripping off someone's gimmick. And
Mhm.
I get what they're doing with them lie cheating and stealing. It's been executed well. But are we at a point where Dom's just stealing Eddie Guerrero's entire
That's
swag?
exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, come on, are we at
Exactly what's
this,
going on.
are we at this point, bro?
That's exactly what's going on, and that's what's making me
That's
deduct
what's
points from
making
him.
me dislike a little
Yeah,
bit of it. Like,
yeah. I got to deduct points from him for that because it's too much now. Now
it's too much.
No, it is. And you
every
know what's
time you're gonna throw a weapon at the at the guy,
facts?
every time you're gonna act like you're hurt, every time, every big match.
Literally.
Every time now.
Eddie didn't do this every big match.
He did it.
Right.
He did it.
If you go back to Eddie Guerrero, there was a lot
Eddie
of
beat a lot of clean wins. Yeah.
That's what I
Right.
said. There was a lot of clinics that he put on. There was a lot of 5-star things he put on. And then there was sometimes where, he would just, do it the real babyface way or the real heel way.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that every time.
But see, I think that's my problem with Dom. I had this wild comparison, right? I told my friend Dom reminds me of like that bad kid in high school that eats like Cheetos for breakfast in the morning. It's just like I think it's like I look at him as like a teenager type of thing,
I still need to. I still want to feel grown man threatening from him.
Yeah, I don't feel that.
Need to feel that threat.
That's another thing, guys. Yeah. That's another thing, guys. He's gonna have to bulk up. I don't
care. That's true.
He's gonna have to bulk up. Eddie was a very cut.
Big man. A big little guy, yeah. He was a big short guy.
Big man. You walk next to and stand next to Eddie, you're gonna feel a little small.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Even Ray back in his prime.
Yeah, put together for
good
a short
muscle
guy.
on him.
Yeah.
Put some good stature on him. This dude, he still looks like he's in college.
He does. That's why I can't. I feel like the story doesn't click for me. And then it's always like people have to fight your battle. You know what I mean? Judgment Day or whatever. It's like, God, what are we gonna do? And I'm like, you're the champion. What do you mean?
Word.
Like I want him to look like a real man standing next to the top talent in the world. He doesn't.
Yeah, that's so true. And I'm not trying to make it sound like we're beating up on him. The talent's there, but like, come on, you trying to steal Eddie Guerrero's entire swag. He does the three amigos. He does it ugly. He has the mustache and the mullet.
Because he's not strong enough, Dave.
He tried to he hung out with Rhea Ripley the way Eddie was up China's behind. Like, you can't steal everything, bro. Like, you gotta show us some Dominic. I ain't trying to hate, but you gotta show us some Dominic and show us some threatening. Like he had that whole feud with AJ Styles, and like, how you work with AJ Styles and it's not a classic match, Absolutely. So I think there's some smart to do in the ring a little bit too.
I'm so happy this happened that y'all agree. No, because I've been online and people really gas him, and I don't think he's bad potential.
He's not
there, but I think people like oversell it really hard. And I'm like, maybe I had to look, and I'm like, am I missing something? Maybe because the way people go, I've had people like I made a video saying like obviously Roxanne and him were probably gonna like do something, right? Mm-hmm. I made a video kind of saying that, and like. He has a whole fan club that I was unaware of. They were eating milk in the comments.
Word,
they know him personally.
Yeah. For real.
Yo, even the mullet.
Come on, man. The mullet.
Like, we're not in the 90s.
Right, what are we doing?
Come on, dude. Really?
Like, come on.
That's how I know you're just stealing at this point.
It just feels it almost feels like he's coasting off of that because he knows that it's a legendary guy and people get it up. Yeah. Like,
it's true.
I for one want to see Sammy put up a short today. We put up a short today and I know Sammy said that he's not seeing anybody that's kind of ascending to face him for that Intercontinental title. I would love to see Sheamus beat him for that Intercontinental title. They've been
Ooh.
they've been saying Sheamus has been chasing the Intercontinental title since Gunther had it. That's the one title he's never held. I say give Sheamus his flowers in the mid card, and he could put someone over after.
No, it's not a bad idea. I want it to be Finn Balor because Finn Balor doesn't get nothing, like low key.
Oh,
And I really like Finn Balor. And they tease that storyline a lot, and then it's like nothing really,
It's
goes
funny.
into
It's
it.
funny you say that, Keisha, because even though I want it to be Sheamus, I have a funny feeling it's gonna be Finn Balor in
I
a
hope.
Judgment Day breakup. I have a feeling they're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
do
what I
that.
was thinking
please
too.
don't.
I have a
Hey,
feel, bro. You know that's so
oh,
WWE. Like that's
Liv
such a
Morgan's gonna come back, and
yeah,
then it's
that's
just like,
such a WWE mentality. You know, it's
literally.
like eh,
I'm sorry.
I,
I think that dude's the most boring dude on the roster.
For real.
I can't stand him.
not if he turns babyface.
Even as a baby face, man.
Nah, nah, nah.
Even as a baby face. That's just me. I think
As
he's
a
the.
as a babyface, Finn Balor could be an all right Intercontinental champion.
That was when he was the demon. I'm
That's what
talking
I'm.
about now.
Gotta bring
No,
that back.
I'm asking them to bring the demon back. That's what I'm
They
saying.
won't though,
They
Dave.
should.
Bring that
I don't
back,
think
bro.
they will. I don't think they will.
It's
They had the
always
puppet
it's
now.
always available to bring back. Come on now. It's right there.
I
If
feel
they
like they
do,
messed it up.
I'll give y'all that. But I don't think they will.
For the mid card, the demon would give him something different. Like that
It
would be
would. It
pretty
would.
It would.
It
different.
would.
I'd be with it only if they let him bring that back.
No, I agree. I feel like they messed it up because well, he lost to Roman, right? When he was
Yeah,
Demon Finn.
I think that was the last
Yeah.
time he had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is wild.
That
It's
was a
like,
grip
forget
ago.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He reminds me of the man version of Natty.
Oh, snap. Don't do my boy like that.
Nah, Cesaro's the male version of Natty.
He remind me of the man version of Natty. He's excellent in the ring.
Cesaro,
Mhm.
wouldn't you say that's more Cesaro? What do you
Nah, I wouldn't say that's Cesaro. Nah,
say? Then who the hell is
Dang.
Cesaro?
because here's the thing. Natty has held her respective world championship before.
Mhm.
Cesaro, I've never seen him with a world heavyweight
That's
title.
true. He's not
So
world champ
I
material.
can't consider him, main event level.
Yeah,
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
that makes sense. But yeah, we'll see what happens with the IC title picture, definitely for sure. But I want to get your opinion on this, Keisha. What if you had to guess what the world do you think AJ Lee's gonna be in the women's world game war games match? I don't know why I can't say that right now. War games match.
It's wild. So the men's one is pretty obvious to me, right? I feel like the women's one, I can't really
I
see
can't
what
call it.
direction. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I feel like unless you could do like a SmackDown versus Raw situation. But other than that, unless they do maybe Becky, because Becky and Asuka kind of had that stare off, but I'm like, they have beef, so why would they be on the team together? You know?
Mhm.
So I'm like, I don't know. I and then it's like AJ took time off, and I didn't think she was. So that's kind of like, now what, you know? And you have Maxine being Maxine. So I don't know anymore, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. Honestly, I would rather them not have a thrown together women's war game match. I would rather them use war games on like a couple of groups that it could fit rather than just forcing and putting women together just to make it happen.
Nah, I feel you.
Because I feel like they did that last year. They just threw like 4 or 5 women together. Um, I want to stay on AJ Lee. Do you think, first of all, how did you think she looked at WrestlePalooza, and like, do you think she could hang with these women's wrestlers? Because with all due respect, he's good, and I feel like AJ Lee made her career off being a dynamic personality. You know, she was a good crazy woman. She was good Daniel Bryan's love interest. She was
Mm-hmm.
the Raw GM. Her personality is what took her far, not her wrestling.
Right.
And now
Right.
almost all the women could wrestle. Could she hang with this group for the long term?
That's something I think about all the time. And it's crazy because, Palooza came up, everybody was excited to see her wrestle. And I thought about that the whole time. I'm just like, this is different. You know what I mean? And people have all these dream matches. Like, I saw some stuff saying people want her to fight Bianca Belair. And to me, that's not, thank you. I feel like it's just not something I want to see. I will say I went into Palooza with not high expectations. And I think she did better because I didn't go into it with high expectations. Because I was like, I know she hasn't wrestled in like, what, a decade.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't sit here and expect her to put on like a 10-star match or something, knowing that. And it's also Becky Lynch's, wrestling every week. It's a whole different matchup. But I think she did better than I thought she was going to, ring rust wise. I'll give her that.
Yeah. I feel like y'all taking it easy on them.
What a bash, AJ.
I already said that he looks sloppy as hell to me.
We just got to think back, like when she was in her prime and in her time, how many women actually could go?
Not much.
The best you had was Natty.
Probably.
Think about it. The best you had was like Natalia at that time.
Michelle McCool, those types.
Michelle McCool,
decent.
The Bellas were just starting to now come into their own.
Like, speaking of her, how do you guys feel Nikki Bella's doing right now?
I honestly feel she's doing better than AJ Lee.
Okay,
she's not doing that bad, bro.
She's doing way better than
AJ getting Lee, pops. She's putting people over well. She's playing the veteran role, like pretty.
I agree.
Even her, I don't think she can sustain this for much longer because they're just not trained for it. It's the Divas era versus the women's era.
It basically is. Though.
It is.
It's a real thing. Like, it's a real actual
They
thing.
honestly should lean into that and make a storyline. But that's kind of...
War games?
The Divas, like... Keisha, I ain't trying to be salacious or nothing, but WWE made the divas be about their looks. Like, we can have women be about their looks and be about the cat fighting, and then we got the women like, we about wrestling and taking it serious.
Yeah,
that would be interesting.
All you got to do is get AJ, Michelle McCool, Trish Stratus, Nikki Bella. You can get Natty, throw Natty.
That might be enough. Yeah,
I think that could work. You can do like Total Divas. The cast of that. Naomi comes back.
You got yourself a team.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yo, they gotta bring back Total Divas. With these women, it would be a lot more interesting, bro.
It would. Triple H not doing
it. Was actually an all right show, especially when John Cena was on it. Yeah. When John Cena was on it. Yeah.
Yo, they made me look at John Cena sideways. It's like he's tripping.
My man had her sign a contract to follow his house rules.
As he should.
I was like, what is this man?
Don't take nothing.
Man, that's something. But I just think that now that we said it out loud, man, that would be cool. The Divas versus women. Like, I just feel like WWE's so scared to acknowledge the fact that they did used to treat women like sex symbols. Why are you being scared of it? Use it in a storyline. Like WWE loves to act like they didn't have their ways, bro. Sometimes, like.
Facts.
You gotta understand, Dave. New deals come with new set of rules.
I'm not saying have bra and panties matches. I'm just saying, like,
no. I just saying that's why they don't want to have people reminisce or go back and look it up because they gotta be good role models.
People are looking it up. We have all the content at our fingertips.
No, that's crazy. I went to WrestleCon and I met Victoria. And she was saying how, like, back in the day, Finley would like train them their matches or whatever. And she said she would be like, "Can I do this?" and do like really crazy aggressive stuff, and they would tell her she can't do it. And she was like, "We had to do what we had to do to like make it week by week." And I was like, "I feel you." I was like, "You did what you could. You did a good job."
That's dope that you
with Victoria.
That's dope that you got that intel from her.
She's cool. Dope. She's one of the coolest people I've ever met. Like, honestly, she's super down to earth. It's wild to think that though.
I was reading something recently that they signed her to a Legends deal.
I hope.
I wonder if she would make an appearance. Victoria was pretty solid in that era, the Trish Stratus era too. Like
Yeah, she
Yeah.
that
wasn't.
that
She didn't. Yeah,
that finisher, the Widow's Peak. That's a crazy finish.
Yeah, because she said like they were very like, you know what I mean, like cutesy stuff. I'm slapping you,
mm-hmm.
whatever. And she said she would kind of be like, "Hey, can I do this?" And they would be like, "Nah." And I was like, "Dang, that sucks."
Yeah, I feel that. Keisha, if you, I know we're far away, but does your gut, if you had to take a gut instinct guess right now, is
Mhm.
Roman Reigns versus CM Punk one of the main events of WrestleMania?
I hope not.
You ain't feeling that?
Honestly, I'd rather see Roman and Seth. I wasn't crazy. Oh, I feel crazy for saying this.
Yeah, but
I wasn't
he might not
crazy
be
about the
here.
triple threat either, if I'm being
Okay.
honest. I kind of feel like storyline wise, I feel like Seth and Roman is just like boom. I could see like a CM Punk and like Cody maybe situation going on
Yeah.
at some
Thank
point.
you.
Because I
Yeah,
think CM Punk's gonna end up on SmackDown. I don't know why I feel
That's
that way.
interesting.
he
I
should.
don't know why. They need to draft too.
So you think CM Punk goes into Mania as champ or Cody does?
I wouldn't be surprised. Let me think. Let me think. I don't think CM Punk's gonna have the title a whole year. I will say that.
I don't think so, but but I think we're like what 7 months out from Mania, 6 months.
Yeah, but Seth is
You
six
think he
months
holds
out.
it that straight 6 months?
I honestly feel like Seth is gonna come back and they're gonna throw him back in the title picture and CM Punk's gonna be champion, if anything.
Mm.
But I don't know if that's gonna be Mania because he could come back before 6 months too.
I really would like it if Seth doesn't rush himself back. That's just
No,
where
I
I'm
agree.
at. He has had too much injuries. I hope he doesn't rush it.
He's
But
known for rushing himself back though.
yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm willing to keep an eye. I would love Cody versus CM Punk. I
I
ain't
would
mad
love
at
that
that.
too.
I'm
I
Cody'd
would.
out.
I would
You
love that
Cody's
too.
out.
Cody'd out.
I'm not Cody'd out, but I know Cody, even though he's a good champion, he's way better on chasing the world title. So
Yeah.
I want to see him lose it so he could start chasing the world title again. And so I
Yeah, I
hope he
agree.
loses
I
it
think
soon.
a real heel CM Punk can bring that competition to make him chase.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
A real heel CM Punk.
I saw a rumor, and I'm not trying to run with this because I didn't fact check it. I wish I checked more than one website, but I saw a rumor because it feels like Cody's beaten all the top heels. Um,
Yeah.
and I saw a rumor that Aleister Black might be his next opponent.
Oh no. I feel like that would
How you
diminish
feel
all his
about that?
momentum. I would hate that. I think that's a terrible idea.
You think it will ruin Aleister Black's momentum by losing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel
you
the
know
same
he's gonna
way.
lose. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
He hasn't built up enough equity.
Nah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
SmackDown.
I think
Yeah.
but I think with the current landscape of things, again, Cody beat all the equity guys. So they're in excuse me, he beat all the guys with equity. So they're in a unique place where you gotta kind of see out of the up and coming people who can make it work, who can step up. And
Randy.
LA
I
Knight.
want it to be Randy too.
Randy.
I
LA
want
Knight.
honestly, Keisha, I want Randy to beat Cody yesterday.
Me
Honestly, yeah.
too.
Yeah. I want him to be the Viper, all sadistic.
How about LA Knight?
Oh.
I honestly think
we're gonna skip LA Knight. You
I
think
honestly
Alice is more up and coming to him?
I'm not a huge LA Knight fan.
Oh, come on, don't talk about man like that, Keisha.
I'm not. I don't
Come
get it.
on, man.
If anybody's
like how
trying
you're
to be
talking
ready,
about
it's him.
Dom.
Hold on.
That's how I feel with LA Knight.
Oh,
Like,
now I got beef with you. We were doing good.
Attitude era.
Come on now.
Not
Because
Sammy.
he got real mic skills.
Sammy, I see where your head's at, but I truthfully think when LA Knight's first world title win, I could see LA Knight beating CM Punk before I see him beating Cody.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly,
I think that's CM Punk's first probably feud.
If you've been watching Raw, they've kind of been butting heads the past couple months. So
yeah,
they've been planting the seeds kind of there. So hell, if they built it out upright and stopped messing with LA Knight, that could be a WrestleMania main event with how they can talk, LA Knight Punk. but I don't think they'll do that. But I all I'm saying is I think Aleister Black is worth seeing how he does in that spotlight.
I don't
Mhm.
think
I think he's worth. Let's see how he does.
I don't think so. I think
He ain't
and
he's no bum.
here's another
I
problem, Dave.
know.
Here's another problem. What's the real difference between his body and Dom's body?
You're bugging, bro. You're
Oh,
bugging. You're
what?
bugging, bro. he's
Am I?
way more put together
Am
than
I?
yeah. You're bugging, bro. You are.
Oh,
Alistair's actually good. No shade to Dominic, but
Alistair
I like
Black is
Alistair.
Alistair Black is a real life Muay Thai kickboxer. He's in shape, bro.
but he also looks like he's in high school.
No, he
You
doesn't.
think so?
He looked like a grown ass. He looked like a grown ass gothic man.
I think
now.
it's the tattoos that's fooling you guys.
You're
I think,
bugging, bro.
I think it's the
You're
tattoos.
bugging, bro.
That's so funny.
If you look at Aleister Black in his NXT run and now he put on some weight. He put on the weight. Unlike Dom, who's had the same body type since day one.
Eating nuggies.
Eating
why
chicken tenders.
It's the nuggies.
Maybe I don't know. I'm not sure about that. This guy.
Yo,
What
chill
do
on my
you-
voice.
What do you mean, bro? You put that picture back up. You're bugging.
His rib cage is showing, Dave.
You're bugging. You can see you see, but look at his chest. Look at his chest and bicep. You see some definition. You see no
You can see
definition.
the lines. No, you're right. You can
Just
see
look
the
at his
lines.
chest, bro.
Yeah, you can see the
Oh,
line.
snap.
There, but come on, Dave. Really?
I think Aleister Black is worth seeing how he could do. Let's not forget, he just got with his wife Zelina Vega. I like that character development.
Mhm.
I'm glad Zelina Vega's managing again. She's a good manager. I think this dynamic, it's worth seeing what you could get out of it. Because
I feel like
there's no
I feel like
heels.
I feel like Batista, where are the real men?
Where
You know
are
what I
the
mean?
real-
I
Yo.
need LA Knight to win this championship.
Yeah, but LA Knight's dealing with Raw guys mostly, so it's unlikely. It's unlikely. I know the brand split's not hard, but it's unlikely right now.
They
But
need to.
I'll tell you what, if they were like LA Knight Cody, I'm all the way on LA Knight's side. But if they somehow got there,
Well, if they don't do Randy or Alistair, who could you see next? I think Sammy, for me, is probably
Sammy-
happening.
you
No, I just based off storyline because like on Friday he was
Sammy would have
giving
to
them
turn
props.
heel.
I know that's what I think's gonna happen because it's like he was
Sammy's
giving them props or whatever, and then Sammy was like, "It's okay, better days are ahead." And I was like,
No,
"What
right?
that mean?"
The only other guy, even though he's not healed, but he's kind of a tweener when he gets back and healthy, because I think they said he had like a dental injury, is Jacob Fatu. He's the only guy that I
Yeah.
know is worth. Let's see how he can do. Is he not qualified? And let's see how he can do in that spot. Like,
I didn't want him to fight Cody either.
I would
But-
like
but
to
he
see
has-
him fight Cody.
I think
But
he's
he
a
has
minute.
that- and he has that
potential.
No, but he has that monstrous side to him.
I
So
know.
it
I don't
makes
want to see him
sense.
lose though. That's why I'm just
I
like
think-
everybody.
I
Cody's
think-
beating everybody.
I think he if there's a guy who never won the world title that could upset Cody, it could be him. I would say out of the guys we named,
Mhm.
it's Jacob.
But who do you guys
No,
think is actually going to take
think
it off?
LA
Of him?
Knight has the best chance. I think he has the best chance.
Hmm. Okay.
Out of the guys
I'm not
we
gonna
named.
argue with you, Sammy. I hope that happens.
I
I
hope
would
not.
hope for it. Yo, why you hate my man LA Knight? And
I don't
Keisha?
get it, Dave. I don't get it.
He looks like $1,000,000. He could talk. He could
From the
wrestle.
90s.
But what does that mean, though? Elaborate. What does that mean?
You're right. He is from the 90s when people knew how to talk, when they had
Yeah, they actually knew how to carry.
They
promos,
actually knew how to carry promos for a while.
and put the crowd in the middle of their hand.
Yeah, bro.
And have them hanging on every
Nah.
single.
He is from the 90s that way. He's a throwback.
That's a real skill.
He's
It's
coming
a real
Rock
skill,
Stone
bro.
Cold. That's all it is.
No.
And he's a catchphrase. I'm not crazy about
Tell
that.
me,
man.
But
I'll get it.
see,
If
I'm
he
tired
is,
of that
is that a
narrative.
bad thing? Is that a
I'm
bad
tired of
thing?
that narrative.
me-
What similarity does he really have to Rock or Stone Cold? Other than they talk it real well. Not much.
It's just I'm not a fan. I've
I
never
feel
got
you.
like I'm not gonna lie, when they first started him out and everything and they're pushing him, I was with it. But then I think after a while when nothing happened, I was kind of like, all right.
So you
You
got
can all.
you got impatient on my man. I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, I don't think
That
I'm
is
coming back to
fair.
the team. I
Yeah,
don't think
no,
I'm
no,
coming
that's
back.
fair right there. That's fair. That's fair. Because I'm starting to feel the same way. I just got a little like 5 to 10%.
Yeah, I gave up hope. And it's like the same thing with Drew McIntyre. I love Drew McIntyre so much. But
Yeah,
it
I'm
gets
in the
hard
same
after
boat.
a while. I'm just like,
Yes.
what are we doing?
I'm good on McIntyre. I'm good on it.
Y'all are the most fickle people I
No,
know.
I'm
no.
good on it.
Like, I
There's
was
only so much
defending
losses
him.
a man can take.
Facts.
Nah.
There's only so much.
Facts.
It's not about the loss. Pay attention to how he's losing. He's
David, that's
Dave,
the
come on.
problem. That's the
For that for
problem.
months, Dave. For months.
no.
Right.
Hear
For
me out.
months.
Hear me out. Pay attention to how he's losing. He's losing in ways where he's clearly the better man, but they're taking advantage of some type of outside shit. That it's not like he's just getting mopped. Cody cheated to beat him.
That's
Let's keep,
true.
he did, bro.
Man, this dude sound like Christian Cage, dog.
Yo.
I don't want to hear that shit no more. One more match.
You want more?
Oh,
He has one more in there, bro. He
You know how
cheated.
mad I'm gonna be
Cody
tonight if Drew
cheated,
comes out
bro.
while Cody's talking? I'd probably get tea
Yeah.
off. I'd be over it. Like it's
Always
over.
grudge match
Wrap it up.
promo in it. I
Cody,
get mad when I hear this song now. I'm like, damn,
Facts.
come
It's just
on,
like what are we about to do now? Waste
man.
5 minutes.
Get
Still love him. I love him. I don't want to act like I don't like him no more, but it's just like I already know your fate. You know what I mean? So it's like, what's the point?
listen, guys, I was pretty frustrated too, but I don't think he's done. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't think I think he's capable of being the guy that retires John Cena. I'm not holding out hope.
Oh
That'd
God.
be
Wait, I
pretty
have a
dope.
question for y'all actually. I have a whole theory on something, right? I
Yeah,
want to know
yeah.
how y'all think what y'all think's gonna happen. So I was like, okay, if we do war games, you have Logan and the Bronze. Could you see Drew McIntyre joining the team? As
Oh,
in like
absolutely.
Logan Paul
Yeah.
goes to SmackDown and gets him to come in?
That's
Because he has beef
exactly
with everybody.
that's
Yep.
exactly what I kind of was picturing. I'm honestly picturing Logan, Braun, Bronson Reed, Drew, and Brock Lesnar.
That's what I think.
That's gonna be a crazy team, dog.
Facts.
Man, and then I think from there, because Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman are connected, and Braun Breaker's connected to Paul Heyman, that's when you could play with that a little bit. Like they were
Yeah.
on the same team for one night, but they bump heads as Paul Heyman's clients. I think they could do something there. I don't know. And that babyface team will probably be something like Roman Reigns, LA Knight. Who else we got? Maybe
Say
CM Punk.
Jimmy.
Yeah, maybe one of them. But
Yeah.
damn, that's a super villain team right there.
It is.
Damn,
It's gonna be
that's a
great.
team.
It's gonna be good.
I should see it happening.
So wait a minute. So hold on. So is John Cena not taking part in none of this?
Nah, John Cena. I think John Cena's gonna be at Survivor Series, right?
Yeah,
On
he's
one of
there.
the
I think
teams?
he's having
On one
a
of the
singles
teams
match.
or his own match?
I would. Wouldn't you rather John Cena have his own match? I would rather him have his.
That's where I'm going with it. At one of the teams.
Yeah. I feel like he's gonna have a singles match. I kind of hope he has matches on Raw. His last 2 Raws too. I hope it's
He's
not
gonna
just an appearance.
He's gonna be on Raw Monday. He better have a
and
match.
the next Monday too.
That's my problem with this retirement tour. All of his TV appearances can't be just promos, bro. Give him a tune-up match. Give him a little a prep match.
I'm gonna be honest, Dave. I'm gonna be honest. I think they're just gonna lump them up on Roman's team just so they can see them on the same team together.
I hope not.
That's such a WWE move. It is. That's
once in a lifetime. You know the phrase.
That's a WWE.
Everything is the most stupendous thing in
the most
universe.
stupendous
it's true. Because I
can see that.
Instead of LA Knight,
especially because Brock Lesnar fucked him up. I can see them. You fucking see that.
Oh, I would hate that.
They're just gonna say him and Roman is the super team that they always wanted, and
can they coexist?
They love doing that, yo.
Yeah, you know what's gonna happen. Y'all know what's about to happen.
Nah. I got hope. Give him a one-on-one, but that is a WWE move.
But who would you see as the one-on-one at Survivor Series, maybe, if you cut anybody? Because I was thinking it was going to be Dom, but I feel like Dom's probably going to fight Rey Mysterio, right?
Maybe.
I want them to run that again. I want them to run that. It's going to be his last match.
Honestly, if it's possible, I don't think it is, but if it's possible, can try to do something like Chris Jericho.
That'd be good.
Sheamus.
I'm gonna fight Sheamus and
Sheamus,
Rusev, honestly.
no bullshit. Sheamus would be kind of fun.
It would.
Yeah, because they haven't fought in so long, and he made Sheamus a star, man. So
Yeah.
that'd be pretty fun. I think Sheamus is gonna go far in this tournament. I feel like he'll probably be in it because he said the tournament's gonna be filled with people he has history with, people he never fought. So
I think Gunther got that in the bag, man.
Damn, you think it's
finals
sealed
Gunther
up?
and Sheamus, maybe? Gunther Sheamus
I think
final?
Gunther got that in the bag. It don't even matter.
That's what I think too.
Yeah. It doesn't even matter.
Damn, you don't even give Drew a shot in that tournament if
Nah, Drew's washed up right now.
Yo, you give up on them outside of title matches too?
Dave, how many grudge matches does the man have to lose?
I can't even defend anymore.
Like this has been like an ongoing 6 to 7 months.
It's been years, Loki. It's been years.
And Loki started when Roman Reigns was in the middle of his bloodline reign. It kind of started.
It's been years. I can't keep doing this to myself.
Yeah, I understand, guys, but I'm the guy.
Love him,
though. I've got schooled by John Cena. I never give up hope. I never give up. So,
sometimes you gotta let that towel go. Man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think this was all for really hot topics, really that's relevant right now. Thank you so much, Keisha. I hope to do this again. If you want either one of us on your platform, we're happy to do that. But hopefully we can do this again. This was fun. But Sammy, take it away and do what you do and put her on the spot as we close.
Oh yeah. So obviously you're the first timer coming to the Wrestling with Things congregation. That's what I like to call it. So no order. Don't gotta be in order. Don't gotta be your favorites. Who do you truly feel like is your 5 greatest to ever do it?
Greatest to ever do it.
Top 5 favorite wrestlers. Your top 5 goats. For you,
I gotta be biased and put John.
You could be biased. It's your
list.
It's okay.
John's my number 1 too.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's not even debatable no more, Keisha. Anytime people try to debate me, it's not even debatable after this room, man.
People are trying to argue about it though, and I'm just like, I don't got nothing for you. That's my guy. This is what it is. All right, I'll go John. Shawn Michaels. I really rock Shawn Michaels.
I like
I would do Stone Cold, Undertaker. I want to put a woman just because. Do Chyna. Put Chyna on there. Like she did a lot and accomplished a lot.
I like Chyna.
Oh man.
You like Chyna?
I love Chyna. Sam hates Chyna for some reason.
Why?
Out of all the women you could have picked, come on.
I feel like a lot of people.
You can't deny her impact.
I want to say copy. Yeah, that's what it is for me. It's impact.
Her impact is crazy.
Her impact is just looking muscular.
That's
what it is.
No, it's not. Yo, get out here.
If there was never a Chyna, there would never be a Beth Phoenix. There would never be a Rhea Ripley. There would never be muscular woman, bro. And like
she's the female Goldberg.
You can't say that.
Yo, that's crazy.
Whose career that she ended?
Oh, it's crazy.
Well, yeah, she never hurt nobody.
Come on, bro.
I won't say she's as bad as Goldberg, but I'm talking about in terms of the skill set. She really didn't have no skill set.
Come on, he was an intercontinental champion, multi-women's champion. He helped Triple H become the character he was when she was managing him. He helped DX be. He helped that dynamic a lot, bro. Like,
yeah.
I like your top 5, Keisha.
Thank you. Thank you.
You got Taker. You got Cena.
Yo. Now, because I didn't want to be biased again, because I try to mix up my top 5s. Because sometimes I be wanting to be like technical with it, and I'd be like, you want to do entertainment? You want to be? I usually put her. But I want to like. It's hard, yo. Top 5s, it's always changing for me. You know what I mean? And I think too, I've been going back and watching stuff, And it's just like, dang,
Yeah,
I look at
I
people
get it.
differently, you know?
You fall in love with some legends that you know what I mean. You kind of
Yeah.
passed by back
Because
in
I
the
was
day.
younger, I was just
Yeah,
like, whatever, you know what I mean? And it's like now it's like, oh, like Randy's a perfect one. I couldn't stand Randy Orton. Again, biased because him and John were feuding. But now I have like a whole different respect for Randy Orton now that I'm
love him.
Yeah.
older.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
that's
how
that's
it
the
be
goat.
sometimes, yo.
Yeah.
That's how it be. Yeah. All right. Well, y'all subscribe to the channel and Keisha, let them know where to find you again.
Wrestling with Keish, Kesh, not Kesh. And I'm a lot of people say that. Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And thank you guys for having me. This is dope.
No problem.
Absolutely.
This is really
Absolutely.
fun. Y'all go check out her work. She has some good, consistent, creative content. And y'all subscribe to us on YouTube at Wrestling with Things.